When we talk about the future of electric cars, one name usually just sucks all the air out of the room. But the real story? It isn't just a race. It's a full-on clash of titans, with two completely different visions for what the future even looks like. You've got the undisputed king of manufacturing on one side, and the ambitious architect of automation on the other. So let's get into it. This is a tale of two kings, BYD and Tesla.
Okay, right off the bat, here's a number that might actually shock you. While Tesla has been the face of the EV revolution for, well, forever, the Chinese automaker BYD has quietly blown past them in global deliveries. And this isn't some wild guess. This is what's happening on the ground right now. The big questions are how, and what in the world does this tell us about where this whole industry's going?
All right, let's start with the current champ, BYD. Their whole game plan isn't built on some futuristic, far-off promise. Nope. It's built on an absolute, total mastery of the physical world. They're literally building an empire of atoms, one car at a time.
At the core of BYD's empire is something called vertical integration. And honestly, it's their superpower. See, they don't just put cars together. They make their own batteries, their own semiconductors. Heck, they even own the giant cargo ships that carry the cars across the ocean. This gives them a level of cost control and a sheer scale that their Western rivals can only dream of.
So what do you do when you have that kind of insane manufacturing power? Well, you unleash what we're calling the shotgun strategy. Instead of obsessing over a few perfect models, BYD just floods the market. They've got something for everyone. Cheap city cars, fancy premium models, you name it. The goal is simple: leave no customer behind.
And when I say variety, I mean a massive variety. As of right now, BYD sells over 21 different models. Think about that for a second. Compare that to the handful of models you see from most other automakers. It's just a relentless pace.
This quote from the Autopian just nails it. BYD launches a new car almost every 2 weeks, no exaggeration. It's this overwhelming wave of new products, all designed to basically leave their competitors with nowhere left to hide.
And the results? They're staggering. In 2024, BYD churned out 4.3 million vehicles. Now, to be fair, that number includes plug-in hybrids, but it still absolutely dwarfs Tesla's 1.8 million all-electric cars. The sheer volume is just on a completely different planet.
Okay, now for our other king. Because while BYD is absolutely crushing the volume game today, Tesla, well, they're playing an entirely different sport. This isn't about next quarter's sales numbers for them. This is a massive, long-term bet on intelligence. First, let's just be real about it. Tesla's core car business is hitting some serious turbulence. Deliveries are down, profits are way down, and the competition is heating up. But here's the crazy part. For Tesla, all of this almost seems like a distraction. Their real focus is on a future that looks less like a car company and way more like an AI powerhouse.
I mean, just look at their roadmap. Forget about new car models. They're talking about their humanoid robot Optimus. They're talking about mass-producing a fully autonomous robotaxi. And they're planning to build a factory that can make 10 million robots a year by 2027. This isn't about selling more cars. It's about creating entirely new industries from scratch.
And in Elon Musk's own words, the ambition here is mind-bending. He thinks the Optimus robot could be the biggest product of all time. It's a vision that completely reframes Tesla, right? They're not just a car maker. They're a company trying to automate physical labor itself. And here's the kicker, the really crucial part. They want to make it cheap. The target cost for one Optimus robot is just $20,000. That's about the same price as a basic car. So this isn't some niche sci-fi toy for the ultra-rich. This is a blueprint for mass-market automation.
So there we have it, our two kings and their two very different philosophies. You've got BYD's shotgun just blasting the market today with physical products. And then you have Tesla's sniper rifle, aimed at a very specific, incredibly high-value target way off in the future.
And this tale of the tape is where things get really wild. Look at the revenue. BYD is actually making more money than Tesla right now. But then you look at the market cap, what the stock market thinks each company is worth. Tesla is valued at more than 10 times BYD. How is that even possible?
Well, this is the market's great paradox. And the answer is pretty simple. Investors aren't paying for what Tesla is today. They are making a massive bet that Tesla's future in AI, in self-driving, and in robotics is going to be infinitely more valuable than BYD's mastery of building cars, no matter how many millions they sell.
So this all brings us to the final, huge, fundamental question at the very heart of this rivalry. It's a battle between mastering the physical world and mastering the digital one. It's a battle of atoms versus automation.
So here they are, the two paths to victory, laid out plain and simple. Path 1 is the BYD way. You win by moving atoms, the physical stuff that makes up cars, better, faster, and cheaper than anyone else on the planet. And then there's Path 2, the Tesla way. You win by creating intelligence that automates the movement of all those atoms completely.
So, who wins the future? That's the ultimate question here, isn't it? Do you put your money on the proven brute force power of mass manufacturing? Or do you bet on the completely disruptive, world-changing potential of artificial intelligence? Is the winner going to be the company that perfects the art of building and moving physical things at an unbelievable global scale? Or is it the company that makes those atoms move all by themselves? That, right there, is the multi-trillion-dollar question. And the answer is going to define not just the future of cars, but probably the future of work itself.